And welcome everybody to the 2018 Junior World Championships. My name's Tim Baghurst, joining you for some bonus coverage this afternoon. Boys 16 singles, Janon serving from Ecuador with an ace. What a start from him against Garcia from Bolivia. Garcia, one of the favorites in this division. And you can see why. Snap of the wrist, rips it cross court for the winner. Garcia, last year, a bronze medalist, losing out 11-10 to the eventual winner, Sebastian Fernandez, who's up next on this court against Sergio Acuna. We'll have that match for you in the 18s. So Garcia, as the semifinalist last year, will be a favorite this year. And you can see why. Bullet serves, hits the ball so hard and clean. Just somebody we've watched for the last few years and earmarked as a future representative of his country at the adult level. Already plays so well. I believe he finished third in the national championships, and he's still in the 16s. Incredible. Janon will need to slow down Garcia. Garcia will want to get this match over quickly. Some excellent ceiling balls. Look at this from both players. Wow. It's Garcia who cracks first. Really nicely done from both players. Textbook ceiling balls if you need a highlight reel for that. We saw Janon on the stream yesterday. He played very well to get here. It's a quarterfinal. Winner advances and is guaranteed a medal. Loser drops down into another bracket. Will lose the opportunity to call themselves a world champion. Garcia being coached by his brother. Not sure who is coaching Janon. Good rally. Ball dies in the left back corner. I think if Janon, based on what I saw yesterday, I did say he's improved a lot. He really has over the last couple years. His speed needs to improve. Point for Garcia. You're just joining us, thank you. Thanks for sharing our feed. And if you've never seen Garcia play, just sit back and enjoy. He's a special player. Played Charlie Pratt in the US Open about a month ago, losing 12-5. Pushed Pratt very hard in game one. Skip ball. It looked like the right call. He's appealing to his opponent, and he's allowed to do this. Smile between the two. Janon doesn't like it. From here, it looked like a skip. You can make up your own mind. Our official for this match, Eleni Guzman from Mexico, professional player herself. I want to thank all of our officials for their contributions over the last week. And I'm joined now by tournament director and IRF Hall of Famer Gary Mazeroff. Gary, I've already talked about Garcia. He's a special player.
He is a special player. We saw him a couple years ago, first time, and our eyes opened wide, Tim. This guy has world championship potential. Coached by his brother Brian. Apropos, his coach and he live in Cochabamba in Bolivia.
Replay call. Janon hindered by Garcia in his way. Great serve down the right glass. He gets an opportunity to shoot. Doesn't put it away. Second opportunity. The splash. Splat pass. Not what he was trying to do, but he'll take it.
Janon from the racquetball capital of Ecuador, Cuenca. The political capital is Quito.
Well, he needs to play smarter than that, does Janon. It's Garcia who takes a timeout. It's 6, serving 3. We'll be right back.
What's the Olympic dream?
Huge.
The Olympic
Yeah,
dream
he gave me one of these.
It's dedication,
Take it.
drive, and discipline. But it's also what you can't see. It's what's happening behind the scenes. Training our referees, executing anti-doping programs, and it's all of us coming together as a sport. The future of racquetball is the 2028 Olympics. You can pursue the Olympic dream with a donation to the International Racquetball Federation. Go to internationalracquetball.com and pursue the Olympic dream today.
We are back live here at the Junior World Championships, watching Janon in the back from Ecuador against his opponent Garcia, serving from Bolivia. Great serve, and then skipped by Garcia. Good start from Janon, Gary.
Yes. Garcia appears to be a little nervous being on this stage. Unfortunate. He was getting back to prepare for that third shot.
I think he sprained his ankle. You could see him limping as he got up. He is entitled to an injury timeout. Gary, just talk us through the rules on this.
Any event that has contact, in that case it was self-induced with the floor, but it has to be contact or there has to be bleeding involved. It looks like he's going to take.
Well, so is he allowed to take an injury timeout after a point like that?
Yes, as long as the official agrees. Because I think you and I agree, Tim, he probably could have taken it or should have taken it before that last point.
So our official.
It's apparent that there was an open event in front of the crowd. It was apparent what happened. So he's entitled up to 15 minutes collectively for this match. After that, if he continues play, he has his 2 timeouts per game, which are a minute in length.
We should mention that your 15 minutes can be over separate events. You just can't you can't go back in the court, play for a few minutes, and then I want to continue with more injury timeout for the same problem.
That's correct.
So if I have, let's just say I roll my ankle like Janon did, I can come out, take 5 minutes, go back in. I run into the wall. Clearly I'm having some issues. I run into the wall, take another injury timeout.
If the referee agrees.
And it starts at that 5-minute point.
That's correct. 10 minutes left. Collectively to 15, at which time they can use their 2 timeouts of a minute each.
So just a quick recap of the week. Junior World Championships are held in La Loma Centro Deportivo. and we are here in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. The most players, we have over 220. Most of them are coming from Mexico, over 45. Not surprising considering it's home court. But Gary, Mexico are the defending champions in terms of teams and results. Not likely to change this year.
No, for the boys, the girls, and collectively down the ladder all the way to the 10-year-olds. Bolivia certainly has been up and coming for years, and so they have many tiers of quality players to continue the legacy, as does Mexico. Costa Rica coming there, Canada and the USA always considered as well.
We should mention, of course, Martinez from Guatemala, who was on our stream earlier, defeating Iwasa from Canada. Garcia will shoot this. Janon needs to let this go. Yes, he sprained his ankle. He's thinking about it maybe. He needs to focus on just executing the shots when he has that opportunity.
Certainly. I mean, going in, he was the underdog. There's the splash again, Tim.
And Janon, you could see visibly struggling to move his feet. Garcia not losing focus. And sometimes that can happen. It affects your opponent as well because they're thinking about your injury. Maybe they change their strategy.
Tim, I asked Coach Brian what the #1 meta objective was for this match for his brother, and he said drive serve, and I said all kinds. He said no, direct serve to either corner. He's not going to use the Z's, he's not going to use the jams.
Well, Gary, one of the neat things about the live stream is that players can watch them, and no doubt Garcia could have seen, that's a broken ball, that'll be a replay. We'll have seen Janon play yesterday and have a game plan because, you know, you had that opportunity to scout your opponent.
That's correct.
Should mention that these matches will be on our YouTube channel after this tournament. Go to YouTube and look for International Racquetball Federation. Be sure to subscribe and you'll get notification when we post each match.
That was a great serve there, Tim. Right into the corner.
Two skips in the last couple rallies from Garcia, maybe going for a little too much.
He's not one to make a lot of unforced errors, although I'd say he's made quite a few this first game.
Well, I got to know him a little bit at the U.S. Open. He was one of my roommates, and it was a lot of fun. He's a very fun young man. He's enthusiastic. He smiles a lot. I really enjoy getting to know him a little bit. Garcia, that is.
Yeah, Janon's hobbling. There we go.
Oh,
he's done.
Wow, that's so unfortunate. It's really sad to see, Gary. We don't want to see this.
No, we don't.
Well, we're going to take.
Excuse me, we're not going to speculate.
We're going to take a little commercial break to see if Janon can regroup. He's in visible pain. We'll be right back.